searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way, yeah. Birds jumping and I hear my name, grasping into a life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, is gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung across the land. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. She got a body like a goddess, and she talks so sweet. It's like I can't believe I'm the one that she wanted. And if I'm really being honest, I know I could be everything she.
Welcome everyone here tonight as we are live right here at Long Beach. I tell you what, I am very excited about this one. It is arguably one of the most technical street circuits there is next to Chicago street circuits. But, you know, this is kind of like our Miami, you know, welcome to Miami type deal. But these drivers have came to play tonight. They're already starting to clock in times of 104s, 105s. They're ready to throw it down. They're ready to get on this W12 and just let it rip. That's kind of the name of the game. James Langvin has made it tonight. Well, Jasper's here along with Doug Ward, Sebastian Marino, Tim Morris is in the house along with Harry Krantz. So these drivers are definitely getting ready to go to town. And now, without further ado, I'm going to bring these drivers up and see how excited they are to be coming here to Long Beach. Doug.
Hey there.
Man, it's Long Beach finally. Very technical, very fast. How do you feel about coming here?
I'm gonna keep it honest with you, man. I don't like Long Beach. Too much wall. One mistake and you're just done. I don't like that kind of racing. I don't like driving an entire race scared that one mistake and it's over.
Well,
But,
that's normal
you know.
F1, dude. They race in street circuits all the time.
I know, but that doesn't mean I have to like it.
Oh, I'm sure nobody
sure
does, but
I'm sure there are many real F1 drivers of that same opinion that they don't prefer the street circuits.
oh, they
But,
better get
you know.
used to it. Just saying.
I have to assume at their level they have. But yeah, it's gonna be a don't go for your fastest lap, go for consistent laps kind of race.
I
Because
think
if
you got it.
Try and fail at your fastest lap, you're done.
All right, man. Well, I'll let you get back to it. Good luck here tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you. Doug Ward, not excited about the challenge, but you've met a little bit of wall right there. That's gonna be a little bit of a tough one there. Let's hear from Harry. Harry,
What's up, Brandon?
we are here. It is Long Beach finally. How do you feel?
Pretty good, other than having a grid penalty. So I cannot qualify, but I can practice because I know it is probably going to be pretty difficult out here, especially with how big these cars are on such a small track. But it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting.
GTPs can do it.
What's that?
GTPs can do it, and they're the same size.
Yes. Are they the same size? I thought they were tiny.
Yeah, and they're faster.
I don't know about that.
Look up the stats on them, dude. If you actually
All
look
right.
at the
I might have
stats
to.
on them, GTPs are actually rated faster than Formula Ones. Just
If
saying.
you put them both on the track, who's gonna win?
It's gonna be close. Really close. Ain't gonna lie, that's a close one.
I don't know. I think the Formula has the edge because of downforce. GTP might have more speed on the straights,
We'll have
but
to try that sometime.
we would. That's actually something we could do.
All right, man. Well, I'll let you get back to it. Good
All right.
luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. Harry's getting back at it. Now let's hear from Jasper here. Jasper. Jasper?
Hey man,
Hey, you're here tonight. How do you feel about coming to Long Beach?
it's gonna be a challenge to not DNF, but I feel like if I don't DNF, I might have a good chance of winning this one.
Yeah. So when you're talking about DNF, you know, what are some of your bigger concerns here tonight? Is it more consistency, or maybe just colliding with that wall, whichever wants to suck you in?
Definitely turn one, and also the turn 4 or turn 5, the right-hander overclassed.
Oh, gotcha. All right. Well,
Yeah,
I'll let you get back to
Those
it.
are challenging.
Hopefully you get it under control, and good luck here tonight.
We will see. Thank you, man. Enjoy.
Thank you. So Jasper, give us some insight there. Let's hear from Sebastian Moreno. Sebastian,
Hey, how you doing?
you're here tonight. How do you feel?
I feel good. I'm excited. This is I think I got some good pace here, so let's see how it goes. It's definitely going to be a interesting battle. You know, try not to crash, try not to take out anyone or get taken out by from somebody in front of you. So should be fun.
All right. Well, good luck to you, and hopefully the odds are in your favor, and hopefully you can get that dub.
I appreciate it. Hopefully.
Thank you.
Thanks.
So Sebastian Moreno's ready to go, and now let's hear from Shade Bruffett here. Shade. Oh, Shade.
Hey,
You made it here tonight. Now you're coming out on top of the board so far. How do you feel coming to Long Beach?
it's gonna be fun. This is a really challenging track. It's gonna be mainly the driver versus the track, then versus the other drivers. Closest thing we got to Monaco in iRacing. Someday we'll get Monaco, but yeah, I like it. It's gonna be challenging. Just gonna have to sit back and let the race come to me.
Yes, Long Beach is probably arguably one of the more technical ones here tonight on this schedule.
Oh yeah,
All right. Well, don't make mistakes and good luck here tonight.
All right. Thanks, Brandon.
Thank you. So Shade Bruffett is ready to go here. These drivers aren't lying. They do have a challenging road ahead of them. The interesting deal is two-time Formula One champion James Langvin is in the house. We also got Jesse Erdman expecting to show up. He was won it before. So we'll see what happens here as far as the Battle of the Champions going on. Returning to the grid is Diego Valderrama. He is expected to do very well, as he was already showing improvement once before with this league, as he's just now making it in. So without further ado, let's go to tonight's race info here at Long Beach. This is Long Beach Street Circuit, located in Long Beach, Florida. This is a 1.95 mile circuit around, and it's 116-degree track temp right now. Weather outside is 72 degrees, partly cloudy, and these guys only got 4 weeks left to crown a champion. So plenty of time for them to succeed in doing that. So what they will do is beyond me. They gotta dial it in. They want to dial it in early, and hopefully they don't collide with the wall. Now, there's a couple shout outs out there. I'd like to shout out my wife Jenna, if she happens to be watching. Love you. Cannot wait till we can spend time together after this. It's going to be a very interesting night of racing. Should not be too long, I'd hope. Drivers are looking like they're in top form tonight, as they are all getting to grips on this track already in practice. But let's be realistic. Turn one, when that thing hits, they drop that hammer. Turn one's very close to the start point. So all these drivers have to be calm here, as Long Beach is also one of my favorite tracks on the calendar to commentate for. Without further ado, please rise for our playing of our national anthem here tonight to make this an actual race and an official race. So let's see here. We're down in Florida. Bring up Bose Avenue.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Play ball, as Pickles says so. Pickles is the new person that's going to call out the gentlemen, start your engines. course, Pickles does like dill pickles, and she eats a gallon at a time. Just saying, she'll swallow those things whole if she gets a chance. And now let's go talk to a new fresh back to the grid. Let's go and bring up Diego Valderrama and see how he feels about it coming back to such a challenging track. Diego!
Hello.
Diego, you finally got me. How you feeling here tonight? You're glad to have you back to the grid. What's going to be the name of the game here? I mean, you're coming back after a long hiatus. How do you feel?
I feel excited, man. I'm very excited to race against you guys tonight. Very happy to come back.
Yes. Last time we seen you back, you were making a lot of bold moves and it's started to establish some pace. Is that still the case? Are you establishing more pace now, or are you feeling pretty good here?
Establishing more pace. I feel pretty good about this.
All right, man. Well, I'll let you get back to it and get on the out there getting some practice in. Good luck.
Thank you, Brandon. Appreciate it.
Thank you. So Diego, ready to rock and roll. He's excited here tonight. Now let's hear from Tarcisio.
Hello, my friend.
How are you doing tonight? You're here. It's Long Beach. How do you feel?
I'm doing well, thank you. Sorry. This track is amazing, right? It's like in Monaco. All the many walls around us. I think the race will be cool today. It will be fun.
Yeah, it definitely should be. You know, when you race on such a track like this, does it make you dial in a little bit more, or make you just kind of stay a little bit more focused?
I think we need to be safe, right? Because any mistake here, our race is done. And I think the strategy will be consistent and safe, right, for this race.
All right, man. Well, I'll let you get back to it. Good luck here tonight at Long Beach.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. So Tarcisio getting ready to go here. Now let's hear from Will Atkinson. Will.
Yeah.
Oh, man, what a night. You're here at Long Beach. How do you feel?
Let's see. Nervous with all these walls around.
It's just a wall. What could possibly go wrong? What is
A
up
lot.
with you guys? You guys are supposed to be Grand Prix drivers. Get in there, rip it.
I'm a Grand Prix driver, not a bumper car driver.
Well, who cares? Just get in there and drive. You
I'll
got
be driving
pedals, a
very
wheel,
cautiously.
and 4 tires. Drive. It's that
Yeah.
simple. And keep it off the wall at 200 miles an hour. You'll be fine.
We'll see. We'll see.
All right, man. Well,
It's just going to be whoever survives.
all right. Well, good luck.
All right.
Thank you. So Will Atkinson getting ready to go. You hear the nerves in these guys' voices. It has finally settled in that this is gonna be a challenging race for these drivers. Of course, Diego Valderrama is fresh back. His first night back in a long time, but last time we seen him here, he was starting to make some noise near the front of the grid. Will he be able to establish it here again? Potentially, yes. Once he establishes a rhythm, it's all about that. And these drivers must make it stick in order to stay linked up all night long. For some odd reason, my SDK is really giving me some trouble here tonight. So if you guys see me distracted, I'm sorry. Same with the little color palette that keeps popping up here. As it's not being very nice to me, so we will get this all squared away before I know it. But these drivers are ready to go here. We got 15 minutes, so let's talk about one thing everybody's anxious to find out, and that is the points game. Let me load up a couple things here for me to make this a little easier. All right, here we go. We're going to go to the points here. There we go. Now you'll see at the team points battle heats up. It's still Harry Kronz and Mark Samad, Brandon Perry, Will Atkinson battling for the front. Ward and Shade Bruffett has also joined that mix with Liam Doyle and Sebastian Marino. And you also got Marty and Leon with Tim Mars and Alec Hinchcliffe and Harrison Spory, Jesse Erdman, and Jasper and Logan Gill with Tarcisio Carvalho and Christian Andorella at the bottom there. But on the driver point, Sebastian leads the way with Jasper, Tarcisio Shade, Mark Samad, all at the top 5. Now that separation is critical. There's only 3 points. There's not that many points between them. 11-point separation to the top 5. This championship run has just gotten even tighter. The championship here might be one of the closest we've seen in PGR history here between all 7 seasons. And Diego just went around. Hey, hello, Wall. But that is kind of what is going to happen here. Is they are going to have to show what they got and avoid turn 1 and just keep it on the track. Survival will be a key element here for these drivers to survive here. Off the wall, consistent laps. If you think you're going to get a pass, you probably will. But if you don't think you're going to, don't risk it here. I've raced here before. In fact, I've raced here a few times. And every time I push the limit, it's bit me. Every time I've been sat back, was patient, consistent laps in and out, it's paid off. That's going to be a key factor here tonight. And now let's hear from Liam Doyle and Mark Samad now. Next. Liam.
Yeah.
Man, you made it here. How do you feel about coming to such a great track?
Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. You know, Long Beach is always a good time. I do not like this layout, to be honest with you. I'm not crazy about the track. But it is tight racing, so it should be fun. I just don't love street circuits in general.
Yeah, this one here is as close to Monaco as we could find. Unbelievably.
I was gonna say the Monaco of North America. Only in the track, literally nothing else.
Yeah, and the guys were like, "Oh, it's a street circuit." Well, Formula One races on street circuit quite often. In fact,
They do.
They've shut down Vegas, Miami, Long Beach should be shut down and run F1 here. But there's a few tracks here the street circuits of the U.S. are some of the toughest tracks that F1 does do. So hopefully they keep the good times rolling here.
IndyCar races here, and that's really cool to watch. It would be very cool to see F1 race here. I just think the cars are a little too big nowadays.
Yeah, they're going to get smaller. Have you got the memo about 2026?
Oh, I know. I know they're getting smaller. They got to keep getting smaller. They're still too large.
No, they're not. GTPs can run here. These can run here too. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Yeah, no problem. So Liam Doyle, give him a few laps before the race. Now let's hear from Mark Samad. Mark.
Yo.
We are here. It is time. It's Long Beach. How do you feel?
Pretty good, man. I like this track a lot. I'm pretty sure it was the first track I raced with you guys, so fond memories here.
Now, do you feel like you're going to do very well here with the track knowledge already, or do you feel it's going to be kind of torturous still?
I mean, I think I'll do pretty well. I'm aiming for a top 5, of course, and I think it's just going to be a little difficult with lap traffic, especially in the hairpin there. But we'll see how it goes. Hopefully everyone just keeps it clean and keeps it smart through those slow speed areas, so we don't get wings coming off everywhere,
All right, man. Well, good luck.
Thanks very much.
Thank you. So Mark Samad, nervous about the wings, and now let's hear from Jesse Erdman. Jesse!
Yeah, I got you.
Man, you're coming back here to Long Beach. How do you feel about this one?
I feel all right. I've only actually raced here in these cars a few times, but I like the track. It feels a little squirrely right now, though.
You'll be all right. You'll survive.
So yeah, it might be that I have hard tires on right now, but I don't know. It's a little squirrely.
Now everybody's
Oh, geez.
worried about the size of the car to the track, but we all know GTPs can race here, and GTPs are nearly the same, identical size. Do you feel that's going to be a factor here for some of the drivers?
I mean, yeah, it actually does feel pretty similar. I actually think I don't know. The issue is like when these break loose, they break loose, and it feels like the GTP is maybe a little more catchable. But I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
All right, well, I'll let you get back to it. Good luck here tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. So, Jesse Urban, ready to rock and roll. We do have quite a few drivers here. We got 13 so far signed up. Expected to get a few more coming in late, as real life does take a precedence. We got about 9 minutes remaining till Q1. Don't go anywhere, as fans. I will be right back after this brief message from Prime Grid Racing. are back. As you can see, drivers, we have less than 5 minutes away from Q1. All the drivers are getting logged in and everything else. They're trying to dial it in and get a handle on this W12. Now, a few things they got to do is on the exit, I'm kind of noticing it. Right, hammering down, you're going to have to use a little bit of feathering on the throttle on the exits of the hairpin and a couple other turns. You're also going to probably want to ease into it. You've seen a couple cars already go flying through the air here. Could that be a precursor to turn one? Maybe. But right now we're 4 minutes, 13 seconds away, and drivers will have to be as patient as ever. Qualifying in Q1 is going to be crucial here tonight. By critical, as it could determine the difference of whether or not you get a race win or you're packing up going to the trailer without that W you've been looking for. I don't know what's going to happen here. Don't know how this is going to take with these guys. Last season, you've seen it. We traveled to Bathurst. They handled it like champs. This season, we're here at Long Beach for a tight track. We're always looking for something that performs like Monaco. If anybody's familiar with the F1 scene, they'll know Monaco is one of the most iconic tracks in the history of Formula One. Arguably one of the toughest tracks, compiled with the fact that it's on the city streets of Monaco. It goes around the full country. So, is this going around the full state? No, it's not going that far. But it is going to be close quarters battles with drivers having to establish a pace and put it on edge throughout the entire night. A few drivers I'm expecting to maybe show up yet. Brandon Perry will show up and continue his good success he's been having in the last couple races. Maybe. But he got a little bit beat up in trucks last night, so I do apologize early on for that one, as the BRL was at trucks. If you've seen the last night's stream, you'll know Darlington is tough to tame. And he's coming off of that one, so this should be an easy breezy, lemon squeezy type deal for him here tonight. Shea Bruffett, though, is game on here tonight. Now, last week's winners with these guys was Leon Flukiger. And Flukiger's not here tonight. So this could open up the door for a few drivers to score some solid points. So it's going to be really interesting seeing how this pans out here tonight. Kind of watching some of these guys rip around here. They got to be loving it, but you see the tight exit. They are hammering on it to establish some pace and keep it as wide as possible and finding the track limits of what they can and cannot get away with in quality Q1 so they can successfully get a lap in. There's a few spots that are really tricky. The hairpin is one of them. Every time you come to that hairpin, you got to hope somebody's not around the corner. And then also, as they were talking about, turn one, the fountain going into that technical corners, turn 3 and 4 with 5. That's a technical group of corners. Where to begin? I mean, this is going to be exciting. I'm really anxious. There it is. That is turn 6. Then we got turn 8. There's turn 9. Of course, we got turn 11 right here. That is the hairpin. That is the final turn, in fact. So these drivers definitely have their work cut out for them. But here's the long stretch. At this point right here is one of the longest straights at the track. You're coming in at a 200 miles an hour going into a very tight 2 and 3 section. So here's turn 2 and there's turn 4. So turn 4, you're coming into a very hard right-hander. See Diego come around. See if we can still see him. Nope, we don't. Looks like it's Q1 is beginning. So don't go anywhere. These guys are going to see what they can do here.
I can see the sunlight fade away. Ooh, come a little closer, stay with me. Ooh, guess I've always been a little afraid of the darkness. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No matter where I'm at, I'll be okay. When you say I will be a sunlight shining through the dark night, dancing till the sunrise, baby, I will light you up. I will be a sunlight shining through the dark night, dancing till the sunrise, baby, I will light you up, light you up. Baby, I will light you up, light you up. Baby, I will light you up, light you up. Even if the sky falls down on me, you'll be the one to set me free. Yes, I've always been a little afraid of the darkness. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No matter where I'm at, I'll be okay. When you say I will be a sunlight shining through the dark night, dancing till the sunrise, baby, I will light you up. I will be a sunlight shining through the dark night, dancing till the sunrise, baby, I will light you up, light you up.
All right, as these guys are getting ready to go, it is Q1 has begun, and we're going to find out who's going to be the top of the leaderboard at the end of this one, as they do have to stay within track limits here, the red line, in fact. As you see on some of those exits, 2 tires off is fine, all 4 is no good. Also, keeping it off the wall will be a critical aspect to qualifying. Shade Bruffett dials it in, goes P1 right out the gate. He's provisional P1. Shade Bruffett. Oh, he just got knocked down. Sebastian Marino able to utilize some of the DRS. He gets into these turns. They're able to fly at some of these points. Mark Samad, Liam Doyle get a lap down. Doug Ward just comes across, goes P5. Brandon Perry has arrived to the track. He did manage to find his car as he's going to try and get in here. I would bring him up here for a brief interview, but cover everything right here. Q1. So first 10 minutes is Q1. Q2 is the final 10 minutes. If you are outside of the top 10, you are eliminated from Q1 per Grand Prix rules, which all drivers felt that was needed. It makes it a little bit more to the realistic aspect of how the real life Formula One is done. You see Jesse Erdman put it on edge, and he finds himself up there. Mark Samad still rocking in P3. Willie Atkinson goes P5. Diego Valderrama goes P8 here on his fresh return. Tarcisio Carvalho is going to have to crank it up a little bit if he wants to get into the top 10. Sebastian Marino sits on provisional P1 currently in this first 4.5 minutes of Q1. Jasper Grodes is stepping out. He's going to let some of these guys, he's going to try and step out in a nice, comfortable spot. So Jasper's going to go out there and get qualified in. Brandon Perry's stepping out as he does have lap traffic coming up. There he goes. He just lets him go around. So Brandon Perry's going to try and get qualified in. Top 10 is on the line for qualifying. What's going to have to happen? You got to find the pace early on. Qualifying is so critical here. It's a nightmare to qualify sometimes. Sebastian Marino, a little bit of contact with the wall there. Jasper Grodes might have just spun. Going to end his qualifying hopes on that one. Does have 4.5 minutes. His better option is to tow and then bring it to the pit, but looks like he's got back establishing that pace. Goes around. He's going to try and just get out in front there, just to get in some open air and fly. Very smart move. As we were talking about that, how fast you're coming into turn one, put a dashboard on the bottom there so you can see how fast the drivers are going into P1 there, or into turn one. See him just absolutely flying through some of these sections. Jasper Grodes is on a mission. He's on the fast Perry in Q1. He says, okay, Perry, let me go past him fast. I'm furious. Let me just go past here. Perry might still be on his out lap. In fact, just letting other drivers go by. Q1 gets on it. Now Perry starts his flying lap here. He's going to have to hope he does not back. Oh, he did get scored there. P11. So just outside of the elimination line here tonight is Perry, Morris, Langman, and Krantz. Of course, Harry Krantz is serving a grid penalty this week after an incident last week. Not a good way to start the race here. You got to start all the way from the back. So nearly everybody's going to try and qualify in so they're out in front of him. Of course, these drivers are giving us a show. We should see some close quarter racing as time goes on. We got just over 2 minutes remaining in qualifying for Q1. We're going to still Mark Samat out front in that Renault-inspired Mercedes. Call this one the Blue Goose, just so everyone's aware. That's the Blue Goose. Shea Bruffett is Wildberry inspired. There's the Ferrari. There is a, we'll call out the Alfa Romeo. Jesse Urban, very unique. AlphaTauri, yeah, that's AlphaTauri. Another Blue Goose right there. Diego Valderrama, of course, rocking the same thing he started off with last time he was on the stream. Of course, he got another Alfa Romeo with Brandon Perry. Don't know if it's an actual Alfa Romeo, but it's as close as it can. I just remember the red and the white. Of course, then again, he could fire me afterwards for saying his comparison to an Alfa Romeo, as Brandon Perry is a fan of Mercedes, if I remember right. I go the opposite direction. I go for recently it's been AlphaTauri just because they had Daniel Ricciardo, or it's Visa Red Bull, I think now, or something. I don't remember what it was. They changed to. Mark Samad still out in pole. Tarcisio Carvalho gets his way into P2 in front of Sebastian Marino. What a run out of him. Brandon Perry still trying to establish some pace to maybe get in there. He's 6.4 seconds off the leader. What can he do? He's got to have a flyer, like blistering pace, flying lap here. Now keep in mind, Mark Samad's last quick time was 59.56. The time to beat here. What a pace. As these guys are going to do, I think they're going to do quite a few laps. It's one of the shortest tracks on the grid too. Looks like Brandon Perry might have had a decent lap there. Did not. Still around that 106. Oh, no. Perry got a 103.51. Goes up in the P10. Goes around Valderrama. Perry might have just locked his seat in. He advances to Q2. Perry, I don't know if you've seen, but you're Q2.
Terry in here or no?
No, hey, Perry.
What's up, dude?
You advanced to Q2.
I know. I just got through on that last second lap. I'm just taking a little break here, and I'm gonna go back out.
Oh, gotcha. I didn't know if you do or not. There you go.
Oh, I knew. I was like, this last lap, I think could get me through, and it did, which is awesome.
All right, good job. So Brandon Perry got into Q2. First time, it's either a long time for him. Mark Samad, Tarcisio Carvalho, Sebastian Marino, Shane Brummett, Jesse Erdman, Willie Atkinson, Jasper Grodes, Doug Ward, Liam Doyle, and Brandon Perry are Q2 drivers. Diego Valderrama has been eliminated. From Q2 or Q1. Brandon Perry might be trying to just put down some food or something. I know he's on a tight schedule. Who's going to take it home? Mark Samad has been dialed in the entire night. And these lap times have been immaculate from him. He's been setting a good pace. Same with Tarcisio and Sebastian Marino, our top three. Now Shane Bruffett. Oh my, Shane's way off track there in the hairpin. What can we expect here? These guys got to get it done. They got a little bit more of an open track now as 4 drivers got eliminated. Valderrama, Morris, Langvin, and Krantz. Valderrama, of course, out there. You got to just give Perry the heads up. Perry.
What's up, dude?
Valderrama doing Q2 or what?
No,
he's still on track.
Out of the top 10, I'll tell him.
He's outside the top 10. He's still on track.
All right, I'll tell him.
Yep. All right, there we go. Diego Valderrama eliminated from Q1. Just not used to it. I know when he was last here, they did full qualifying. So we'll see if he pulls in or not. Ah, looks like he's going to pull in. My loving wife Jen is watching. I hope you're enjoying the stream. She is also social media director and VP of the network here. So shout out to her. She helps keep me in line most of the time. Even though she doesn't realize it, but I'm the boss, so I can basically do whatever I want, and she has no say-so. Brandon Perry gets out there. He's going to let this guy go by, and then he's going to crack open for his Q2 run. Just over 5 minutes remaining here at Long Beach for qualifying to see where we stack this grid. Mark Samad out in front, Tarcisio Carvalho, Sebastian Marino, Shane Bruffett, Jesse Erdman, Willie Atkinson, Jasper Grodes, Doug Ward, Liam Doyle, and Brandon Perry. The top 10 to start this tonight, and here in Long Beach. What order is yet to be determined. As Brandon Perry did his last lap kind of clutch-like, you know, he just kind of put it around and made it stick. And now he's got open air, so if he's got the open air, he could potentially get himself up to that spot where he could get into fighting the top 5. Oh, big mistake by Perry. That's where we're talking about. Perry, of course, makes the mistake. He's going to have to give it another run. Still Samad on up in front here. As we are coming down to the final part of this. And drivers are starting to get anxious. Check it out. Let's get loud for the final 3. It is gamed down to crunch time now. These guys are on the bubble for how fast they can get a lap in. Mark Samat, of course, his best lap was a 59.63. What a blistering pace set early out of him. Tarcissio's right behind him with a 59.74 at his best. Marino 59.78. Shade Bruffett 59.97. Jesse Erdman 1 minute 29, then it's 1 minute 78. 101.09 out of Jasper. 101.58 out of Doug Ward. Liam Doyle 101.65. And Brandon Perry at his best 103.51, which was the final one for bringing guys in. Now Diego Valderrama was 105.57, so he got beat out by just over 2 seconds. And 2 seconds is good, but you know, you got to look at the overall picture as far as race pace to practicality. These drivers are going to have to remain as patient as possible. You see Mark Samad just pull off. Tarcisio Carvalho, he's got under a minute. He's got just about a minute 30 to get into the top. He's going to have maybe one time for one more lap if he can get it around here. Same with Shea Bruffett, Jesse Erdman, Willie Atkinson, and Jasper Grodeast. As the final guys like Doug Ward, Liam Doyle, Brandon Perry have kind of checked out of the qualifying Q2. The final guys are up in the air for ripping some laps and seeing what they can get as far as pace. Oh my, Samad might have just clipped the wall there. I'm not sure 100%. They could have been severe net code too. As his wing magically reappeared. Shea Bruffett, final lap for Q2. Looks like Willie Atkinson is going to get around. He's going to have a go for it one more time. Jasper got around. He's on his final lap for Q2. Liam Doyle on his final lap, it looks like. Mark Samad definitely on his final lap here. Maybe if he can get around Mark Samad's going to get another lap at it, I think. Samad's going to cross the line. He's going to have more time. Sebastian Marino coming around the final part of it. He's got 5 seconds. He's going to get another go around here. Atkinson and Jasper Grodes with Liam Doyle all out there ripping some more laps. They're going to see if they can get it. Of course, Mark Samad still in provisional P1, but Willie, Jasper, and Liam are still out, so they essentially can take pole from him if they have a faster lap than 59.56, which is absolutely blistering. And it looks like Willie is done. Liam Doyle coming around. He's getting into the final turn. Will he get it? Potentially, looks like he has a good exit. Gets on it. Liam Doyle across the line. And does not get there. Not good enough improvement. Jasper's parked. Mark Samad has got pole here at Long Beach. What a job. Let's hear from him. Mark. Ooh. It looks like you got pole here at Long Beach. How's it feel?
Pretty good, man. Honestly, I'm very surprised, but very happy with the result.
Yeah, it looks like you even went faster on your last lap. Any shots you got to do for anybody that might be watching, cheer you on?
Yeah, shout out to my girlfriend Madeline, my boy Neil, my boy Jake. They're watching, and shouts out everyone on the field. It was a tough quali for everyone around, and of course, shout out to you as well and my teammate Harry Krantz, man.
All right, thank you for that. I'll let you get do it.
Thank you.
Thank you. So Mark Samad is ready to rock and roll. Now let's go see tonight's grid. On pole will be Mark Samad with Tarcisio Carvalho in row 1. Row 2 will be Sebastian Marino and Shade Bruffett. Bear with me here. I got to find my correct camera here. There we go. There's the correct camera. There'll be Jasper Grodes and Jesse Erdman with Willie Atkinson, Doug Ward. Then we got Liam Doyle, Brandon Perry in row 5. Row 6 will be Diego Valderrama and James Langvin. As we scroll deeper into the grid, bringing up the rear will be Harry Krantz and Tim Morris. So these guys are set. The drivers are ready. Let's get down to throw it down here at Long Beach on such an amazing night. It's Long Beach, down in Florida. My wife Jenna's watching, looking lovely as ever. Love her. Hope she can't wait to spend time with me. Shout out to all the fans that are watching here tonight. This one is for you, as this is a street circuit, and they are ready to go. Just getting all the tires, engines warmed up here. See, the inside line stacked a little bit differently, though. They're a little bit of an angle as turn 1 comes up quick here. We will say turn 1 comes up very quick. Indeed. As we're going to see how these guys take off here. And here we go. The lights are up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lights out here at Long Beach, and away we go. What an amazing start here. Looks like they are racing through 2 and 3 wide to get into turn 1. They got to be patient. See the late block. I mean, oh my goodness. Mark Samad, Jasper Grodes, Shane Bruffett, a lot of guys get stacked in and get around. They are flying here already. All right, we're a green flag as they're going to have to utilize a lot of patience here. Oh my, something missing on Brandon Perry's car. It's a wing. Don't know what happened on the start. It looks like there's contact made somewhere. but he's already missing a wing. He's going to have to get that wing patch shot really quick. They do get a faster pair, which is great. Up front, Mark Samad, then with Jasper trying to chase him down. Get down and dirty here. Got a little bit of time, though, before they have to really kick it up. They got to be careful, though, in that hairpin. You come into that thing, it's a lightning bolt of all sorts of stuff here. Tarcísio Carvalho coming down pit road. Harry Kranz, big time. Oh, my. Kranz not requesting anything here. Kranz going around. There's a few cars off. Kranz gets going. He's no toe, so we're going to keep green. We got Mark Samad, Jasper Grody, Shane Bruffett, Sebastian Marino, Jesse Erdman, Willie Atkinson, Liam Doyle, Doug Ward, Diego Valderrama. Something just happened with Liam Doyle as, oh my. Liam Doyle just crashed. Got Jasper Grody. Shane Bruffett's, there we go. Bunch of cars pulling into pit road already. As might be some wing damage early on. Diego Valderrama going down. Might have had some contact or something, but he's climbing through the field. Mark Samad is out in front. Jasper Grody is still chasing him down. He's got to find that right spot. Got to find the sweet spot to pass here. And this is where you just got to remain patient. Run your line, hope it sticks. We're going to be racing 39 laps here. Brandon Perry still out front. Nobody called for tow, I guess. They said they towed or whatever, but you know what? I'm going to let race control handle it tonight. I'm not going to even say anything about it. I'm just going to let them decide their own fate. Not seeing multi-cars, so while we're kind of spreading out here. Oh my, I can't even go back and take a look at some of them. We do see Shade Bruffett chasing down Jasper. Of course, if you remember right, Shade Bruffett was at nearly in front of the leaderboard. Tim Mars and James Langvin are out of tonight's race for no apparent reason. I don't know what's going on there. Liam Doyle gets in and out. He's back out on track. Seeing some good battles going on here for the lead is Mark Samad, Jasper Grody, and Shane Bruffett. The battle for the lead is here now, and Jasper might have the line. Jasper has to beat him to the punch, and maybe late break this one. Could be very complicated, and Jasper Grody gets out front, gets it done. Gets the move made, and comes out P1. Jasper's going to stay out of. What a move out of Jasper. As now he's out front. He's got Mark Samad and Shade Bruffett behind. Shade is looking for a way to get away from. Mark Samad's looking for a way to get away from Shade. And Shade is kind of dialed in right now. So this is going to be becoming very interesting to say the least. Shade gets into the corner here. Is he going to beat him to the punch? He does. Shade Bruffett goes around, comes into P2. So what a move by Shade now to make that one stick. And Mark Samad finds himself in third place after getting passed by two cars on this last lap. What a night. Who would have suspected this? Brandon Perry, of course, went in early. He's coming out on a hard set of tires. Lets Jasper go around. So Jasper now starting to lap Brandon Perry. and a few others as he has lapped Doyle. Also, Tarcísio Carvalho is appearing like he's 47 seconds behind, so he might be next on the list. But Jasper's out front and flying. And Jasper going around into the wall. That is trouble, and that is how fast the mistakes can happen here at Long Beach. Jasper, oh my. Chaos has broke loose. Jasper Grody's, Brandon Perry's off track letting guys get around, but he finds himself in trouble here. Gets into it. Jasper Grody's coming down pit road after contact with the wall. Brutal contact, in fact. And then we see something happen with Brandon Perry right here, where he just misses it. Brandon Perry comes around. He's just working around, but loses the brake point and overshoots the turn. And of course, then we go to Liam Doyle here, who had also something happen. As Liam Doyle just misses it, and it winds him up into the wall. Not just once, though. Keep in mind, this happened twice, where Liam was going around and it looks like he has trouble in the front and into the wall. He goes. Shane Bruffett, Mark Samad, Jesse Erdman, Doug Ward, Diego Valderrama, Harry Krantz, Jasper Grody's, Sebastian Marino. All these drivers are racing this one out. As Shane Bruffett out in the lead now. And what a challenging track. I do got to say, it is challenging here at Long Beach. It's going to take 100% effort to get around here. See Willie Atkinson now facing going a lap down. Harry Krantz battle with Diego Valderrama. Valderrama in the top 5 on a debut night. He's not letting out. He says, okay, boys, let's go. As he is flying to get up into the top 5. As top 5 at the end of the night does get interviewed by me. It's an amazing accomplishment amongst this grid. At least I feel so. Harry Krantz. Oh my, Diego goes around. Oh my. Not a good sight as 911, Bullet, VSC.
You got it.
Yellow flag is out.
VSC comes out for Diego as a multi-car incident. And Shane Bruffet's like, no, that's not what I wanted to see happen. As now a few drivers are going to get their one time around, wave around. Shane Bruffett, Jesse Erdman, Doug Ward, Mark Samad pulled down pit road early. I don't know if that's a pin or what, but man, what a troublesome time here as Shane Bruffet's waiting for the pace car. Let's go hear from Diego about what happened on this one. As we're going to go back and we're going to rewatch this one here. Here it is. We're going to quarter speed, but we're going to go into far chase. So there's Diego making it around. Was there contact? No, I don't believe there was. No contact. He comes around as soon as he lights him up right in there. That's not the troublesome part. That's in a dangerous spot. Jasper comes around, and that's where the second point of contact comes. just nowhere to go from there as Diego just winds up parked. Can't move, nothing. So that is why what brought out the safety car here in this instance. He's going to basically go back to the back of this field here. Shane Bruffett will lead the way on the restart. Let's hear from Diego to see what happened on that one. Diego.
Hey.
Tough go on this one. I mean, you went around there. Tell me what you're feeling on your end.
I slipped, and then my car was inching forward a bit, and I didn't realize the other guy was behind me. And apparently I closed his his racing line.
Oh, gotcha. So just incident.
Yeah, terrible. It was a spin, yeah.
All right, man. Well, I'll let you get back to it. Good luck here to finish this one off.
Thank you.
Thank you. So Diego Valderrama finds himself in trouble. Shane Bruffett's going to lead the way on this restart. Don't go anywhere, race fans. If you like what you see, though, remember to hit that sub button, hit that like button. Ward, yeah, I mean, Doug Ward has a chance here tonight. I've had immaculate chances here at Long Beach. It's been amazing. Every time I come here, it's fun, it's fast, it's very friendly. But you have to be on it 100% of the race. Hopefully they are. Stay tuned, everybody, as we're going to be going green here in no time as soon as all the cars get straightened out.
Well, this one is a knocker. Stepping on the dance, and I does my dance. Things scatter. Right? Right? Come crowd. Right now, man, active. Down with the game like a bandit. Me bring the flame like a matches. Test me no, without the slackness. Active style and pattern, that's how my there. Active. Active. One live life massive. Talking up and off the brandish. Control and hold the world hostage. When I start the bumper clad mash pit. When I step out to the face, get active. 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 Clocks on the east side, bad bitch on each side. Big splits, chillin' on the beach side. Run things where you feel like. Cake big, have a carve out of peace line. Freestyle now, millions for each line. Too cool, man, I need ice in my beverage. Test this bigger, please find the exit. Right now, man, active. Got with the game.
Looks like the cars are set. The grid is stacked. When Shane decides to go, nobody knows. But I assure you that they will get going here, and away we go.
Green, green.
Shane Bruffett right after the turn. Great restart here out of him. Jesse Erdman, Jasper Grodes, Tarcisio Carvalho. Our top four with Doug Ward joining the top five. And something just happened with Diego. All right, we're still green. He's not a multi-car. We're good to go. Shane Bruffett, Jesse Urban, Jasper Grodes, Tarcisio Carvalho, Doug Ward, our top five. Harry Kranz comes in, battling with Doug Ward, along with Sebastian Marino. Now remember, this is very hard to pass here. Willie Atkinson is by his teammate, Brandon Perry. The two, you know what? They got to be like the Bash Brothers, the Mighty Ducks. Start bashing each other around. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Shane Bruffett and Jesse Urban. Urban might have missed a turn, which could help Jasper get around. Jasper's got to be able to crack that DRS open at any time. He's within a second. Will he do it? Maybe not. You're only allotted so many throughout the race. Diego Valderrama has got to avoid the wall, though. He's struggling here tonight. As these drivers giving us a show. Brandon Perry, of course, worked up in the 9th. He's up a spot now, so we'll give him credit. Shade has started to pull a gap, though. 2.4 the gap. Jesse Erdman is starting to pull away from what looks to be Jasper Grody, who looks to Jasper. Tarcisio Carvalho is chasing down Jasper. Don't hold back, Tarcisio. You got this, man. You can do it. You can totally get around him. As this is the United States Grand Prix. What appropriate deal to have an American driver win. Shade might be in trouble. Shade might be in trouble. He's got Jesse Erb. Oh, where was I there? All right, my bad. Oh, there we go. It's Doug Ward and Harry Krantz. Ward defends. Ward, stay on him, buddy. Don't lose focus. You can hold him off. He's no good anyway. Harry Krantz, Sebastian Marino, Willie Atkinson with Brandon Perry. Brandon Perry defending against Mark Samad. Samad might try to get her into to get in the 9th. Shade's out in front, but back behind, man. Look at this battle. You got Jesse, Jasper, Tarcisio, all within a second of one another. Doug Ward defending against Harry Krantz. You got back here. Oh my, look, it's becoming a 4-car battle now. Willie Atkinson has joined into this one. Brandon Perry's defending against Mark Sabat. I don't know where to go put my cameras at. This is going to be immaculate as these guys are defending amazing. But check this out. Jasper's going to go for it. Can't get the inside line. And Erdman defends against that one. Man, what a drive. Tarcisio Carvalho took full advantage of that. He said, okay, guys, keep making mistakes. I'm going to keep capitalizing. Doug Ward managed to pull a little bit of gap on Sebastian Marino with Harry Krantz trying to chase those guys down. But he's got Willie Atkinson to contend with. Now at the back, Mark Samad and Brandon Perry. So Samad did manage to get around Perry for P9. But currently leading this one with 25 laps to go, it is Shade Bruffett out front for the Wildberry machine. Man, what a night. Oh my goodness, going through this field is like trying to keep up with the space program. Erdman and Grody, what can I say? Jasper's got to pull something out. The strategy has got to be simple. You got to rely on it. This one has become a strat game. Harry Krantz showing some contact somewhere, but can't see nothing on the machine. But he does have Doug Ward and Sebastian Marino battling in front. Doug Ward defending for the top 5 here. Harry Krantz gets extra loose. He's got his teammate right behind. That's Mark Samad. What can I say? They got to defend. They got to hold it together. And they got to weigh out the pros and cons. Cons. If you wreck the car, you're going to be in the pit. Pros. If you can avoid the wall while making a pass, you just made up a position and got an extra point. I think I'm going to go for the points on this one there. Oh my, Jasper getting close to the wall. He's hugging every wall, making every point stick, and he's got Tarcisio Carvalho now behind. So he's got to worry about a car behind while catching the car in front. Jasper with a mistake. Tarcisio takes advantage. Tarcisio and Jasper side by side. Hey, now that's what I call some good high quality stuff right there. That's some good racing. As Tarcisio now losing it a little bit. Jasper has the advantage with the hot tires. Oh my! Marino with contact. Atkinson goes around. One mistake in one turn and back here behind. Samad and oh my. Doug Ward. What happened to Ward? He's missing a wing. Where did this one happen? As looks like go back here is looks like. All right, so we're gonna go and play on this one. We're gonna go on Doug Ward at this point, though. As oh my, okay, so let's go back and rewind this because you see on the exit, I don't know if there's contact. Oh, a little bit of contact. Forced it a little bit more. It's looked like nothing could be done there. Marino involved also. Bruffett, Erdman, and Jasper battling Tarcisio Carvalho, Willie Atkinson, and Mark Samad with Harry Kranz, Brandon Perry still battling this one out. Banking on the strat and driver's mistakes. There's Marino, and there's Diego Valderrama, who managed to get battled back into the top 10 on his debut night. Of course, Doug Ward battling went from P5 back to P11 after that incident with the wall. Wall 1, Doug Ward 0. Just saying. As the wall will challenge everybody here. But out front, what can be said? Shane Bruffett and Jesse Erdman with Jasper Grodeast. Of course, Jasper battling with Tarcisio. Tarcisio is trying to get around Jasper. He's got to do it clean, though. You don't want to pass him dirty. You want to be clean. You want to get around it nice and clean. Tarcisio Carvalho, of course, cranks on the afterburners. He's got to try for the pass here. If it's going to be a pass, it's going to be now, and he gets it. Oh my! Jasper and Tarcisio hard into the wall. I don't know. Oh my. 20 to go. Yeah, he already towed off. All right, whatever. Jesse Erdman out front. Jasper right behind, as he did have contact with the wall also. You got Willie Atkinson, Mark Samad, Harry Krantz. We got 20 to go. You got Brandon Perry in the pit. Let's see what he wants to do here. Hey, Brandon Perry. Perry?
What's up?
Tarcisio did take a tow. Your call.
He just backed out of the race, so I'd say we stay green.
All right, good call. All right, Brandon Perry making the call. That is our race control also. As we go back to this one live, Jasper is in the lead with Willie Atkinson, Mark Samad, Harry Krantz. Now, Jesse Erdman did the pit. He took his scheduled pit stop. Jasper's out in front. Does he pit? When does he pit? We're going to go take a look at those pit strategies now to see which drivers did. Jasper already pit 14 laps ago. This could be bad. As this track will eat you up. As we look at the battle box, Jasper's out in front, a pretty good distance already. 3.1 the gap. Willie Atkinson on the red set of tires, bold move. Willie is going to probably have to pit. Mark Samad, of course, on a hard set of tires, going for a race win here. He already did his mandatory pit change. Interesting. Harry Krantz, Shane Bruffett, Jesse Erdman, all up there. They got to keep it clean if they want to stay in this one. We don't see anybody battling it out, really. So Jasper's out in front here at Long Beach with 18 to go. Don't go anywhere after this brief message from PGR. Of course, I do that. And Willie Atkinson makes the move after you see the mistake from Jasper Grodes, it looked like. I think. I hope we're on the right lap. Yeah, we are on the correct lap. So Willie Atkinson out in front. Mark Samad, Jasper Grodes. It looks like he might have had contact with the wall. Once again, as it was Tarcisio the last time. This time, Jasper Grodes with the wreck. But let's just see kind of where this one is. As he goes off there, and in contact with the wall, contact with Doug Ward. It's kind of where that one stood. Willie Atkinson out in front. He's got Mark Samad chasing him down for the race lead. Jasper's got to decide when he maybe wants to pit with Harry Krantz and Shade Bruffett chasing him down. This race is so competitive right now. You got cars able to make moves whenever. Willie Atkinson, of course, out in front on the red set of tires. Bold move out of him. Do I suggest it? No. This might have been a bad pit strat out of Willie as he called for their soft set of tires to maybe get back in it. But as the tires wear, the stakes get higher. Now remember, this one could wind up costing some people the race, as we are seeing incidents with like Sebastian Marino, Harry Krantz unable to successfully make it around here without incident. As we were seeing my SDK light up red from these guys, which usually tells me contact with something. So who's going to come out a champion here in Long Beach for the United States Grand Prix? Hard to say. But I do know these guys are giving everything they got with 15 minutes to go. So we're going to have to keep on this because I can't honestly say when the moves are going to happen right now. This is pretty intense racing, especially over the front of the grid with Mark Samad and Willie Atkinson. Jasper Grodes, of course. Couples, you're not going to win by making contact with the wall. Just saying. You're going to have to stick it out. It is very challenging here at Long Beach. That is their biggest obstacle, is the wall. As drivers are still on it here late into the game. As Diego Valderrama goes another lap down. He's in 9th place, but he's another lap down from the leaders. And that might have been a mistake. And no, it is not, as Samad had to let off the throttle to get it done clean. And looky here, oh my, near contact there. Samad makes it around. And we have another race leader here. Mark Samad regains the lead in front of Willie, which is great, as drivers are still conquering this one. What a race. Samad, Atkinson, Grodes, Krantz, and Bruffett. So let's go to the next one, and let's try to have ourselves a PGR break.
I was so sure of our love. never thought of any reason, a doubt about us, and now I'm right back at the start. Halfway through a bottle, baby, nothing to know. I thought that I could keep it low, take it easy, take it slow. We ended up just like before, so take it easy, take it easy. I thought that I could keep it low, take it easy, take it slow. We ended up just like before, so take it easy. And you know how to forget all the wrongs and every reason why we've changed. And there's a storm inside my head. It's getting me in trouble, baby, and I can't break away.
As we continue on here tonight, Harry Krantz takes over the lead. Shane Bruffett right there with Jesse Erdman. Now remember, these guys don't have to pit. Now Mark Samad is, where is Samad at? Samad's gone. All right, I stand corrected here. So Mark Samad had, I don't know what happened to Samad as he is listed as out of tonight's race. Oh my, big wreck. That was Marino and another driver. Let's go back to this. As it looked like Sebastian Marino and Diego Valderrama got involved with one another. So Diego trying to get going. Cuts in. Goes around. Oh my, oh, as he's trying to get the car stopped, clips Marino. And that could have just potentially ended somebody's night. Shane Bruffett is out in front with Harry Krantz and Jesse Erdman. Willie Atkinson, Brandon Perry into the top 5 after the incidents. Jasper Grodes, of course, is a lap down with Doug Ward and Mark Samad. Oh, Mark Samad is still not here. So we might have quite a few drivers on the exit here. Doug Ward letting Jasper go around. Being very nice about that one, actually. Didn't really need to, but, you know, if you ain't got the pace to do it, you don't have the pace. Shane Bruffett, of course, has to watch that wall. Meanwhile, Harry Krantz is trying to catch him. As I do apologize, I missed that pass. Let's see if I can find it here for the pass for P1. Here's the pass for P1. Shane Bruffett just gets right in the slipstream, gets the inside line. Krantz has no answer for him. Not at that time, so that was the pass for P1. Shane Bruffett out in the front. He's got 10 laps to go. Krantz is in trouble as he got out a slow exit out of the final corner. Drivers do have to be patient here because there's marbles on this track and it happens to be right on that final turn. You slip outside the race line, you're going to be finding yourself all slippery, loosey-goosey. All right, interesting element here that iRacing has given these guys. But you do see like contact being made out of a few drivers here. But they have to be very patient as contact late in the game is not the name of it. Shade Bruffett still out in front. Harry Krantz, Jesse Erdman, our top three. What a Grand Prix. Multiple different chances and opportunities. Chaos has ensued with less than 10 to go as drivers are just trying to survive at this point. You know, Jasper Grody is still being scored a lap down. He's got to honestly hope for Shade Bruffett to blow his tires. Shade Bruffett, of course, trying to keep the tires under it. He's going to have to utilize everything he knows about saving them. Now, when we go look at the tires themselves and the tire wear, let's go take a look at that. We do it all the time. Look at that tire wear. Not hardly any, non-existent here, except for the one to watch is that right front here, as you do put quite a bit of strain on that one as well here, considering some of the high-speed turns consist of that one being very wear or getting wore down pretty significantly. We see him, they just got to utilize a lot of patience here. Harry Krantz struggling on the exits out of the final turn. He struggled out of the exit as he's just not hitting the right brake point here. Jasper Grody's Willie Atkinson. Oh my, Atkinson. Heavy contact for Atkinson. Atkinson with 7 to go. Oh my. Atkinson is destroyed. Let's go take a look at this one. See what happened to Atkinson. Just make sure there's not an incident, but got on it. And as he gets on it, let's see where this one happened. Heavy, oh my, right into the wall there. Oh, tire's not gone yet. So, man, what contact there. He gets it into the pits. His night might quite possibly be over with 7 to go. Bruffett, Krantz, Erdman, Perry, and Grody's stepping into the top 5 now. Ward and Samat are hoping that these guys back behind here. Ward and Samat, I can tell you exactly what they're thinking right now in one fellow sweep. They're thinking, go ahead, guys. Make a mistake. I want you to make that mistake. Marino is aiming to pass up some guys, though, in the pits. You know, he's 3 laps down. He can still find himself in a nice spot here at the end of the night. If Marino can miraculously make up some spots, that'd be great. But ultimately, he's got to hope somebody makes a mistake. Bruffett, Krantz, Erdman are dialed in. Full focus. Same with Brandon Perry. Rough start, losing the rear wing. And now he's coming back. But a top 5 guy with 5 to go. Of course, here comes, it looks like it has to be Mark Samad. Yeah, Samad gets around Perry. And Perry knows he's got something here. He doesn't want to blow a top 5 at all. You get in the 4th top 5 here. That's an amazing finish. Just saying, I'd be happy with the top 5. It's just throwing that one out there. As Bruffett, Krantz, and Erdman lead the way. What can be done this late? Stay on track. You're obviously not going to, if you push the car too hard, you're going to find yourself in the wall. You push it too late, you're going to just be off pace a little bit, but you're going to save the car. So some of these, the top 3 right now, just racing this one out, keeping it on track, hitting your brake points is a smart move. You don't want to try and push it too late. It will bite you. It will eat you alive here at Long Beach. No joke. It is one track that I have struggled at numerous times. I was in an IMSA race, for instance, and a car got locked in, laid in, lost his deal. I wound up out of the race because I wasn't paying attention to the simple fact of what was in front of me. It could have happened that fast. So the track is treacherous right now. And we're going to be done in like 4 minutes. So their better option, sit back, relax, get into a rhythm, stay on the rhythm, and you're going to be up top before you know it. Brandon Perry, of course, letting by Harry Krantz. As he knows, Krantz is on a lot faster pace. Very good driver etiquette there. As he knows he can't defend, he also does have blue flags here. So it is smart. We got 3 to go. Stay tuned for the PGR DJ section. Hopefully you guys enjoyed some of the in-car footage here from Long Beach, as drivers are kind of spread out here, so they are absolutely just trying to finish it off. Bruffett, oh my, Harry Krantz with a contact with the wall. That is not what you want to have happen this late, especially with Jesse Erdman behind you. Shane Bruffett out in the lead. Krantz had contact with the wall. Did it affect him at all? Maybe. Erdman, of course, crossed the line. He is maybe going to try and start to close that gap up if he gets the opportunity to. Now, Krantz might be on the struggling end with that machine. He's got to just keep it calm. No contact with the wall is preferred. But if it happens, it happens. Brandon Perry, of course, right there. He's just kind of riding this one out. Shane Bruffett, few corners away from what could be a United States Grand Prix as he gets around the final corner. Shane Bruffett wins here in Long Beach for the United States Grand Prix. Harry Krantz coming around. He's going to come out P2, it looks like. Jesse Erdman going to be our P3 finish. Brandon Perry, Jasper Grody's our top 5 here tonight. Doug Ward, Mark Samad, Willie Atkinson, Sebastian Marino. Now Diego Valderrama, Tarcisio Carvalho, Liam Doyle, Tim Mars, and James Langman. Hopefully you guys have a better race next race. But right now we go to the main man. Winning here in Long Beach, Shane Bruffett. Has been a long time coming for him, but we finally see it once again as his last win was at the Nürburgring. Man, what a drive out of him. He did a great job here to seal it. But let's go to it. We're going to bring up Jasper once he gets around here. Don't reckon Jasper on the final lap, as you're got to come to the front stretch. Brandon Perry's already parked and ready to rock and roll here. We're waiting for Jasper to get around. He's got a few more corners to make it through safely. No wrecking, Jasper. Dang it, we need that car in pristine condition here. As we're going to go to it right here. That number 69, he's going to bring it up to the front stretch and park it. Let's go to Jasper for his post-race interview here. Jasper.
Hey, man.
What a challenging race, but you got it done to get in the top 5. How do you feel after this one?
A bit disappointed in self. Had a few spins and unnecessary moments, and that cost me definitely today.
Yeah, as we've seen the contact with, or seen the incident you had battling it up near the front for second or third spot. And what was it? Just like a lockup, or just not the right time?
What moment you referring to?
Into the fountain area.
Oh, turn 1.
Yeah.
Where Tarcisio crashed.
Yeah, and, along with you apparently at the same time.
Yeah, he overtook me. He braked way too late, so he crashed, and I got caught off guard. I flinched a little bit, and that's made me spin.
Oh, gotcha. So just one lapse and one distraction, and there, game over there.
No, not game over because I didn't hit the wall there.
Exactly. Well, you did it here. How do you? Any shout-outs you gotta do for anybody that might be watching? Cheer you on.
Yeah, shout out to all the fans, and shout out to Samsung because I got a new monitor today. It's been a blessing.
All right. Well, congrats and thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Brandon.
Thank you. All right, so Jasper there. Now let's go to driver of the number 21. Long time coming for him. Brandon Perry in the top 5. Brandon Perry.
What's up, Brandon Smith?
What a challenging night for you. Out the gate, let's talk about it. Missing wing, and you drive it back. What a drive. How does this one feel?
Yeah, you know, I thought my run of good races or good luck was going to come to an end there right on that first lap. Super tight, you know, portion of the track here coming into the fountain section where we're at right now. And I was on the brakes, I don't know, maybe a little too early, but Diego just didn't get on the brakes and literally just drove over the back of my car. So that's what cost me my rear wing. And I thought I was going to have to tow right there and there'd be a safety car, but then the car was still driving, so did my best to get it back to the pits and threw on a set of hards right there on lap 2 it was, and then was pretty much, you know, set in and locked into that until the end of the race, until that safety car came out. Kind of saved my race, to be honest, because once that safety car came out, I ended up, you know, putting on another set of hards, get a fresh set, but, you know, took some track position there. And then, you know, to be honest, I had another little jaunt myself. I made a self-error in Sector 3, clipped the wall, and had some wheel damage. Luckily, it wasn't enough for the wheel to come off, but it was, you know, crooked. I had to pit again, used my final fast repair, put on a set of mediums. The mediums that I have on right now, that was around, like, lap, like, I want to say 25 or 26. And then, you know, some guys in front just started binning it and hitting the wall, crashing out. And, you know, I guess I've just benefited from keeping it clean from then on out. So I'll definitely take it, man. I'm excited to be up here. P4 is good for the team. I know Willie was having a great race there, and I think he finished P8, so still good points for the team. You know, Harry Krantz finishing P2, and that's who we're trying to chase down, him and Mark in the team standings. So it might be tight. So I'm curious to see how it plays out with the team standings, because it's going to be tight there. But definitely super happy and excited to be P4 here. Last season, or I should say 2 seasons ago, I was P5 here. So it feels good to be, you know, getting back-to-back top 5s here.
All right, man. Well, you did it. You got in the top 5 once again. Any shout-outs you guys do for anybody that might be watching? Cheer you on.
Yeah, hey, shout out to, you know, everybody that's watching for sure. Shout out to Alec Hincliffe. He's one of our drivers here that's not here tonight. He's on vacation, so big shout out to him. Big shout out to any of his viewers if they tuned in this weekend. Big shout out to obviously Prime Good Racing and myself, Brandon Perry, for putting on this great league. Big shout out to you, Brandon Smith, and Blackout Motorsports Network for being an amazing partner with PGR and putting on some amazing broadcasts here. And then shout out to Shade Bruffett for getting the win. Shade's just a great guy, great driver, super fast. I was telling him he's like a freak of nature sometimes on these tracks, how fast he is. So. Great guy. Good to see him up there. And then, I'm super excited to see Harry Krantz and Jesse Erdman on the podium as well. Two other great drivers. And, Jesse's like my teammate for life. So good to see him up there. So big shout out to all those guys. And I look forward to where we go next week. I'm not even sure where it is, Brando, but hopefully we'll be able to continue the streak of good luck.
All right, man. Well, congrats on the top 5 here tonight, and great job. Hell of a drive.
Thank you very much, Brandon Smith. We appreciate you. We really do. We appreciate you.
Thank you. So Brandon Perry delivers the top 5. Now let's go to our podium. Driving the number 45, AlphaTauri-inspired Visa machine, Jesse Erdman. Let's hear from him. Jesse. Oh, Jesse.
Yeah, I got you.
Man, what a night you got on the podium. How does this one feel after such a challenging season so far for you?
Yeah, I mean, it feels good. I probably should have pit during that first safety car, and I might have actually had maybe a P2 or even a win. I had some speed tonight. I like this track, and some reason I was quick, or at least I was very consistently quick. I wasn't the fastest, but I don't know. It was a good race. It was fun. I had a good showing last week. I just didn't finish, and it feels good to finish this week. So hopefully I can build on that and, go into the rest of the season.
Maybe the time has come for you to get back on it.
Yeah, we'll see. I just need to. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully I can build on this momentum, this little bit of momentum I'm getting.
All right, man. Well, good. Great job here tonight. Any shout-outs you got to do for anybody that might be watching, cheer you on, and that number 45?
I'd just like to shout out all the boys that show up every night, and shout out anybody out there that's watching. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you had a fun time watching us, and, shout out to all the admins in the league and yourself for putting on a good stream.
Thank you for that, Jesse. I'm going to get you down to the guys. Great job here tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. As Jesse Erdman got 3rd place. And now let's hear from driver of that number 16 Renault-inspired livery, Harry Krantz. Harry.
What's up, Brandon?
You did it. You got on the podium. How does this one feel?
It feels pretty good. For such a technical and difficult track, and starting with a grid penalty, I'm very satisfied, let's say, with P2. Not much else to say. It was just really just trying to hold on. I had a few self spins and hiccups where I would kind of put my car into a runoff of a turn, have to put it in reverse. So it's a very weird race to get P2 in, that's for sure. But I'm trying to bring home as much points as I can for the team, me and Mark. I know we had the lead going into this race. I haven't seen what they're looking like now, but hoping we're still up there.
All right. Well, you did a great job here tonight putting it in P2. Any shout-outs you got to do for any fans that might be watching? Cheer you on and that number 16.
Yes, I would love to shout out my mom and dad and my girlfriend. Thank you guys for always being my biggest fans and tuning in. And who's sponsoring this race? I'm sorry.
PGR.
PGR. And I would like to thank PGR and you for putting on a great show 3-4 times a week. Yeah, I have so much fun here. And so many more races.
All right, man. Well, great job here tonight. And congrats on a P2 finish.
Thank you.
Thank you. And now let's hear from the main man, driving the Wildberry, number 79. Let's hear from Shade Bruffett. Shade.
Brandon.
What a night. You got the dub on such a challenging race. How do you feel about this one? I mean, you're battling up the front. Then you see mistakes happen. What was it like out there?
It was very, very hard. This one's a little bittersweet because I feel bad for Mark having his disconnect. I think there could have been potential for a really good battle at the end because we had offset on tires. I was able to kind of manage these softs. They kind of stayed rubbered in pretty well. But I think Mark probably would have still like defended and we would have had a good battle. But I think Mark had this one and just unfortunate events for technical difficulties for him. But yeah, this track was super hard. It's the closest thing to Monaco that we got, and I think it delivered. Really got to race willy with a few guys early on. It was just a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to like watch this over and process it all over again because so much was happening. Yeah, I had that one incident too where I locked up. I just had a little bit of lapse in focus into turn one. Luckily, it was just wing damage, and I got around to try to throw these softs and see if I can make it work. But yeah, I don't know. I had to just watch it all over again. I can't wait to watch it all over again.
Well, you did it. You got the win here at the United States Grand Prix. Any shout-outs you got to do for anybody cheering you on in that number 79?
Yeah, first off, shout out to you for commentating, covering this awesome race, and shout out to Perry for putting on these races. Shout out to Mark, of course. He had rapid pace here tonight. And shout out to Harry for getting P2. Moza Bros, let's go. And of course, shout out to my wonderful wife Danielle, who's watching downstairs.
All right, well, I'll let you get back to it, man. Congrats on the win here in Long Beach. Well deserved, man. Great job here tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you. Shane Bruffett, tonight's winner here of the United States Grand Prix. And, these guys are going to be roaring for a long time as this is season 7. For everybody out there watching, greatly appreciate all the support. If you like what you see and want to see more of it, hit that sub button, hit that like button. It does not bite very often, I don't think. Also, if you want exclusive Prime Grid Racing merch, there's a link in the description along with various donation sites where you can pass a donation to the American Red Cross, jimmyfund.org, Trevor Project, all different ones. Reach out to them, pass a donation on. Also, shout out to my wife, Jenna, if she happens to still be watching this one. Love you. Cannot wait for this one to be done. I'm out of here for the night, everybody. Catch you all later. Peace.